Welcome and a very good evening to everybody here for an exciting clash, match number 7 of the JFSC Elite Championship. This match is between the Primetime Warriors and the Nav Yuva Munch, who happen to play their first game. So NYM's chose to bat first after winning the toss. And here's Rohan and Irfan, who have opened the innings for NYM. And we have Salil Acharya this time opening the bowling for the Primetime Warriors. Oh, it's a play and a miss. He goes for the big one there, missing it completely. Will be another dot. Ball number 3 coming up. This is. And he's given him. That's a wicket that fell on middle stump and could have possibly gone to hit straight on the stumps. There's no movement by the umpire, and Rohan has to go. Breakthrough for Salil Acharya and the Primetime Warriors. First wicket falls before a run's been made on board. What a start this is. Swatharv is the new batter to walk in with the white pads on. Irfan on the other end with the yellow pads on. That's how you can possibly identify them if you cannot read the names on their jerseys. This is Salil Acharya again. Oh, it's nicely bowled. Very full delivery. Arthur blocking it first up. Short on this occasion, but yeah, that's gone through the gap and will be a single. In fact, they run two. That's good running between the wickets. First runs on the board for NYM. One more delivery to go in this over. Fielder from the offside coming to the leg side for this final delivery, coming at short mid wicket. Flighted ball and tucked away nicely. Slight confusion. Irfan was almost there halfway, then sent back by a third. So 2 for 1 at the end of the first over. is the new bowler. Irfan, left-handed batter, so you have a short cover for catching. Quite a catching kind of a position. It's actually not even a cover, somewhere between cover and mid wicket. There's a cover, there's a mid off, everyone in the circle. Short ball and straight to square leg. It's dot ball with some bounce out of that. Gaurav. So wide down the leg side and will be four buys as well. So you'll have to bowl that again. NYM will take these runs. That's flicked away and straight to the fielder. The throw is at the bowler's end and no damage done there. Single taken by Irfan. Gets a Atharv on strike. It's nicely bowled and that's in the gap. Straight to the fielder at deep point there. Just slightly in. Easy single for Atharva. Oh, that swung in nicely. Tucked away, pursuit for that. Easy couple of runs for Irfan in that area. Let's see what Gaurav's trying to do here. He's trying to bowl at the stumps. He's kind of drifting it away on the leg side. So see a lot of runs coming off the left-hander for that. Stayed a little low, straight to the fielder. Good running between the wickets. Athar and Irfan look quite well calibrated. Possibly batted with each other in the past. Smashed down the ground, and that's in the gap. That's the first boundary. What an over this has been for NYM. 17 for one after two. continue. Over number three, tucked away nicely into the gap. Only one run. It's coming round the wicket for the left-hander Irfan. Nicely bowled and nicely played there by Atharva, watching it very close under the eye. Just a dot ball that. This time it's pulled away. It's in the air. Falls short. Be just a single. Be a little risky to pull against the wrist spinner, at least for the right hander. Irfan, on the other hand, being a lefty, can go after Salil Acharya. If it's in his hitting arc, have to wait and watch. Oh, that's a big wide, but a nice take by the wicketkeeper there. Certainly saved four buys, four extras for his team. Great effort by Viru there behind the stumps. And here's Salil again. That's just gone past. Pitched on off stumpish and then almost probably clipped the leg through. This one's bowled short, tucked off his hips, slight misfield. Batters say we're happy with one. Another delivery to go on this over. It's been a good over, couple of dots. It's nicely bowled. 21 for 1 at the end of 3 overs. Right then, Shrikant Prabhala comes. There's a change in the bowling. He's bowling round the wicket. That's in the gap and smashed beautifully by Irfan. That's his first boundary. Very full delivery. And it's been sent to the cover region for a boundary. Now they have a fielder there at deep cover. But five fielders inside the circle on the offside. It's quick running between the wickets. Excellent stuff from Irfan. That's an excellent shot. Smashed straight down the ground. Another half volley has been dispatched. This time it's Atharv who sent it to the boundary for four. What an excellent fourth over this is. In spite of the change, the batters are progressing beautifully, both of them in double figures now. Shrikant Pravala. Oh, that was a one-handed attempt and given wide. Flighted delivery for an easy single that follows the wide and the buys, which happened in the ball before this. So two more deliveries to go. Already 12 runs conceded in his first. He's slightly disappointed with himself there. It's a full toss that got pulled away, and that's a boundary called by umpire Fayaz, making the best of the field restrictions. Atharva, second boundary of the over. Cut away beautifully, and that's going to go to the boundary for four. There's absolutely nobody there. A nice wide delivery, sending it packing. So NYM are off to an excellent start, 41 runs on the board with the loss of just the one wicket in the first over without any runs being on board. So this is effectively the second wicket partnership for NYM. You can see will continue to bowl straight on the pads, and it's straight to the fielder at short mid wicket. It's nicely bowled. Feels it of his own bowling. This time it's smashed straight down the ground, and that's gone for six. What a shot that is from the bat of Irfan. Waited for it, and a half volley presented itself. He's dispatched that straight down the ground for a big six. This time it's bowled short, but straight to a short square leg. Can't stop the single though. Now it gets a third on strike. Played late and sent back. To full toss, and that's sent for a boundary. No chance stopping that. That's a 50-run partnership between these two, and it's come in good time. This is the last ball of the fifth over. That's been dispatched for a six. So there you go, 52 for one after five. There is Ronak Singh who comes to bowl. Will be bowling to Irfan. Plays that late. Stopped by short third and takes a single. It's Ronak from round the wicket for a third over. Nice shot, slight misfield, running away but will be cut off. Batters run a couple of runs. No, they have run only one. Don't know what was the confusion there between the two. It's definitely looked like two. Singh to Irfan, again played late, straight to the fielder. That's going to be a dot ball. Steps out, gets the outside edge. Manages to take the single at that time. Irfan it's nicely played, but straight to the fielder. Nice start to his bowling, Ronak Singh. Now Irfan facing the last delivery from Ronak Singh. That's hit in the air, and that's a big six. All long on. Excellent shot by Irfan. Ronak Singh conceding 10 runs in his over. So NYM have a brilliant start, 62 for 1 after 6 overs. And the first over went for just a run or two, and they had a wicket. So 50 run partnership. The partnership is 62 runs. So these two are batting brilliantly. Irfan 27 of 18 and Athar 26 of 15. 62 run partnership of 33 deliveries. I think that's fantastic. Consolidated the innings here. Didn't let the pressure get to them in spite of losing a wicket in the first over. They've dispatched the bad balls for runs, and that's what matters. Michel Parik is the new bowler. Big outside edge and a nice save there inside the circle from shot third man. Restricted the batters to just the one run. Could have easily become four. Change in the field for the left-hander. We'll see how Irfan deals with Michel. Michel Parekh bowling to Irfan again. Oh, that's a lovely shot. He stuck that off his feet. That's running towards the boundary, and that is a boundary. So, excellent stuff here from Irfan. He's really on the way. Michel Parekh conceding a boundary in his fourth over. Michel to Irfan. Length delivery. Nicely played late. Straight to Salil Acharya there at cover. Won't be able to stop the single. The exchange strike for the final delivery of the over. Change in the field as well. So, seventh over and done with the restrictions. There's nobody inside the circle on the leg side. Three fielders that we can see are on the leg side, a deep mid wicket, a deep square leg, and a long on. Officially played, and he's taken him. That's the big wicket. Atharva has to go. Good catch by Shrikant there. He had placed him right there. What he had really wanted at the time was to clear the fielder in the infield, but couldn't do that. The second wicket falls for NYM, and a third has to go. 70 for 2. Kailash Bhatt is the new bowler. It's in fact the sixth bowler to be used in the seventh over. It's only Salil Acharya who has bowled his 3 overs. Saurabh Salvi is the new batter. Straight to the bowler. Short ball, cut away beautifully. That's gone for four. What a shot that is! Fantastic shot. Quite short from Kailash there. Had a lot of time. Is a set batter. He's cut that away beautifully for a boundary. That one's pulled away. And that's 4 runs. Back to back boundaries. In fact, there's a change of decision there. It was a six and rightly called so by the umpire. He's followed that up with a dot ball. Nicely bowled. That's hit the stumps straight, running towards the fielder in the deep, and that's going to be just a single. Hit the stumps, was very lucky, didn't get any hand to it there. Saurabh Shalvi would have been in some trouble without playing a single ball. And that's not the case. Here he is facing Kailash Bhatt on his final delivery of his first. This is the eighth over, 81 for 2. So healthy run rate of 10.34 for NYM. Oh, play and a miss that one. Dot ball to end the over. NYM are 81 for 2. Michel Parik continues. Nicely played down the ground. Gets off. It's wide of the fielder. Had long gone. In fact, that's a misfield and that gone for four. How unfortunate for the fielder there, but Saurabh gets his first boundary. It's a wide, and that's also going to be runs behind the stumps. 5 extras added to the total. Low full toss, but straight to the fielder. That'll be a single. Irfan on strike. He's batting on 46. 27 deliveries, three sixes and through fours. It's been an excellent performance. Just playing it down the line. Smash straight down the ground. And that's gone for six. This is turning out to be an excellent over for NYM. A six from the bat of Saurabh Salvi. It's really milking the bowling here. Slightly high. Dot ball to end the over. It's 99 for two after nine. Current run rate is 11 runs an over. Nine overs, 99 for two now. NYM on the brink of scoring 100 within 10 overs, so they've been absolutely brilliant. They've not let go of any chance for the primetime Warriors. Anything full toss, all dispatched to the boundary. Spuns played late by Irfan but sent back by Saurabh. Don't want to run over that. Piyush coming round the wicket. It's nicely played. Defensively played. Just a gentle push there to long off. Irfan gets to 48. Saurabh on strike. It's a wonderful shot in the gap. That is smashed for four. Saurabh Salvi absolutely getting under that ball there. It was a big gap between long on and mid wicket, and it's gone there. Okay, that's two fielders in the deep mid wicket area, almost guarding a big gap. Gets the outside edge. He manages single. Another single added to the tally. Score moves on to 106. It's 9.5 overs. Last ball before the mid innings break. 106 for 2 after 10 as the players take drinks. Srikant Prabhala to continue, bowling to Irfan, and that's the 50 for Irfan Khan. Excellent stuff. Takes a single and makes a 50 of 32 balls, raises his hand. Not a very big celebration. Maybe he might celebrate big if he scores a century, but well done, Irfan Khan. Saurabh Salvi taking a view of the field positions there. Srikant Prabhala has been expensive in his first over. You can see the 20. Oh, this is a short ball and that's smashed away straight to deep mid wicket. It was hit very hard. Fortunately for him, it was hit straight to the fielder. Another single, so three singles in this over. It's been a decent start for Shrikant. It's in the air and cannot be stopped. Was an attempt there in the field. The ball was always going away from the fielder. One bounce and into the boundary for Saurabh Salvi. That spun in sharply there, was a little alarmed. Some bat into the way. Dot ball for Shrikant. It's a brilliant shot that's gone for six. Fantastic shot. Saurabh Salvi in the mood after the power play. Last over going for 13 runs. This is Piyush back into the attack. Piyush played inside the circle, played late, shy at the stumps, and no direct. So this is a 50-run partnership for Saurav and Irfan of 25 deliveries. Excellent from them. This is the third wicket partnership. So another 50-run partnership for NYM. That smashed over cover. That's gone for four, one bounce and four runs. Wonderful shot. Irfan doing the right thing there. Saurabh is in the groove of making runs. He's just giving him the strike, and Saurabh will do the rest. He hasn't disappointed us so far. Plenty of entertainment. Dot ball there. He's gone through him. Was a great attempt for a catch, and it's an opportunity lost. Was one opportunity to get the danger man sort of out. This is in the air again. Where's this going? Oh, it looks like it's gone all the way for six. Excellent batting here. Foolish delivery this time. Quick single taken. 136 for two after 12 overs. NYM are really going to put up a very big score here. Full toss ball. Another six. This time Salil Acharya getting the treatment. Saurabh looks in an absolutely menacing mood here. Another brilliant shot. This time it's 4 runs. Yep, that's confirmed. That was a boundary, and now Saurabh has completed his 50 of 19 deliveries. What a brilliant innings this has been. Four sixes and six fours. Fantastic stuff. Oh, that's a play and a miss. That spun a lot as well. Short and straight to the fielder. Single denied, so back to back dot balls for Salil. Good comeback in the over. Oh, this time he tries the big slog, gets it on the toe end of the bat. Will be a single. Gets it on the pads. Will be a dot ball to end the over. Tidy finish to the over for Salil Acharya. 147 for 2 after 13 overs. So Jatin Sharma comes into the attack. He'll be bowling the 14th over. This is his first over. He's going to be bowling to Saurabh, batting brilliantly on 53 runs of 22 deliveries. He's really picked it up after he reached 20 runs. It was raining fours and sixes. Here's Jatin. Slowish delivery just outside the off stump. Play that with intent. Jatin again. Short ball and gets it on the pads. This time he steps out and Jatin bowls it towards his pads. Didn't get much room there to free his arms. Saurabh, so three dot balls would possibly frustrate him a little bit, but good stuff here from Jatin Sharma. This time it's a full toss ball and it is sent into orbit. That's a big six. Saurabh Salvi doing Saurabh Salvi things. That was really a gift from the bowler with the kind of form that he's in. That was going. This is smashed again towards mid wicket, but doesn't get enough timing onto it. It's almost like a miss. It got it slightly higher on the bat. single and gets Irfan on strike. Dot ball to end the over. 154 for 2 after 14. Ronak Singh back into the attack, fondly known as Ronnie to his team members, manages a dot ball against Saurabh. This time it's hit straight down the ground. That's another big six. He's literally feeding meat to a crocodile here. You cannot bowl a half volley to a batsman who's been smashing it absolutely. This time it's smashed down the ground towards long on. Will be cut off, but just walked through to exchange strike. Now it's upon Irfan. It's been a quiet time for the last 3.5 overs. Not many balls faced there by Irfan Khan. He's been quiet while Saurabh has been doing most of the talking with the bat. It's nicely played. Ball straight on the stumps and knocked away for a single to get Saurabh on strike, keeping one end anchored. Irfan, some good technical batting, plays very close to his body. Saurabh, on the other hand, is steps out, slight hit there. That's another dropped catch. That won't make them happy. There's an effort from the bowler there. Saurabh stepped out to hit that, just hung his bat there. It was an easy catch to long off, but missed out on that. That's in the air and for short. 164 for 2 after 15. 5 more overs to go. Batting almost 11 runs and over. Assuming if you add same kind of run rate to it, the projected score is 219. That's a big, big total to chase. Saurabh and Irfan have absolutely murdered this bowling lineup. 94-run partnership between these two. 48 runs. Jatin Sharma, who's conceded just the 7 runs of his first over, comes back to bowl. He'll be bowling to Irfan. Dot ball to start the over. This is smashed straight down the ground. Will be a boundary. There's nobody stopping that. Long on is standing quite wide there. Now the bowler asked him to be a little straightish. Was a stand and deliver shot from him. Nice shot and well fielded of his own bowling. Gives himself room and smashes it to cover point, who misses it. That's gone for 4. This is the 100-run partnership for these two. 100 runs. Oh, it's been brilliant. 52 balls they took with a little help from the fielders. Another catch dropped. That too's gone for 4. Where's the fielding coach? Yeah, not like them generally. They're quite sharp. They've been sloppy in the field today, given a few runs away. Most importantly, the wickets. Few drop catches and misfields have ensured that managing to climb on the run rate very nicely there. So wide down the leg side. A foolish delivery hit over cover into no man's land, and that's a big, big 6. Now Irfan coming into the groove of things here, and he goes past his partner. 72 runs for him of 44 deliveries. 19 runs coming off that last over of Jatin Sharma. Ronak Singh will continue. He's got 2 more overs to bowl. Suddenly the run rate's 11.44. This is Ronak to Saurabh. Nicely hit straight to the fielder. 1 run. Oh, that smash straight almost to the bowler. Well stopped there at long off. Single to Irfan. That's gone in the gap, and that's gone for four. Fantastic shot by Saurabh Salvi. It was slightly full and wide, and he slashed at it. Probably got an edge into it, but lucky to find the gap there between the two fielders at point and shot third. 189 for two. Oh, nice bit of bowling. What Saurabh there, stepping out and just bowled it a little slow and wide. Missed it completely, also gave it a full swing there. That's hit easily down the ground. Only one run there. It's again played in the gap, nicely played. Irfan, has he found the boundary? Yes, he has. Intentionally played late, and that was a wide-ish kind of a delivery that's gone to the boundary for four. 194 for two after 17 overs. Navyuva Munch in this game have been absolutely brilliant. Time Warriors really had no response. Few of the bowlers did make an attempt, but a few drop catches have made this difference now. And they're making their presence felt in the middle, these two. 113 run partnership, just 54 balls. Score moves on to 194, 17 overs, three more overs to go. So surely scoring upwards of 200 runs, and how much will all depend on how the Warriors bowl. So there's Shrikant again. This is smashed straight down the ground. Bounce, one bounce, and into the boundary for four. Well, at the rate he's going, it's a high possibility he might be able to score a century here. Just 22 runs to get. Oh, that's flung away. It was in the slot, and that's a big six. 200 comes up for the Navyuva Munch, and Saurabh moves on to 84 runs. So big six over mid wicket there. It was in the slot, and he gave it everything. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Very lucky to have not got that away. Srikant Prabhala. Not his best day in the field. 43 runs have been conceded. And this is just the third over that he's bowling. Oh, that's a nice delivery. Slight change of pace and also had a little bit of a cutter there that ensured that it was a dot ball. Small chat between Irfan and Saurabh there. Another off cutter. I think he's figured that's not the easier one to pick for Saurabh. He's bowled two in a row and got two dot balls. Good comeback by Srikanth in this over after being smashed for 4 and 6. Steps out, and this time it's a wicket. He's stumped out. Good stuff behind the stumps. But Srikant Pravala, who's been absolutely smashed in the first few overs, has taken the wicket off the dangerous Saurabh Salvi. He walks out for 84 runs of 41 deliveries. Walks back to a grand welcome into their dugouts. 204 for 3 after 18. Jay Bhoir is the new batter, and Mangesh Joshi takes the ball to bowl the 19th over. 204 for 3. Projected scores 227. Now Irfan's back on strike, got 12 deliveries to make the best of this. We'll have to wait and watch what Mangesh Joshi has in store for us. Looking for two. We'll get that. Thanks to the slight field there. The release could have been earlier. And Irfan wants to keep the strike. Moves on to 79. It's played uppishly, but straight to the fielder. Again missed. And again, it's a boundary. It's not getting the body behind the ball. Often can lead to a misfield, and in this case, 4 runs. Irfan moves on to 83 now. This time Irfan goes big. This time Irfan goes long. That's a six. Straight over the bowler's head. Long on and long off. Can only see it sail away to the boundary for six. Adding insult to injury here. 89 runs. Three more deliveries to go in this over from Mangesh Joshi already. 12 runs conceded. Another one over cover. Another one missed. Another six. Another big six from Irfan. He moves into the 90s in style. 95 runs of 50 deliveries. Fantastic stuff. Well, to be honest, the bowler's not doing anything wrong. He's having a chat with the wicket keeper, but he's trying to tell him, don't bowl full to this man. He's well set, and well set he is. What an innings this has been from Irfan. Calm and composed. Pulled away of the back foot. Near the deep mid-wicket boundary will be collected. Couple of runs as he staggers his way on strike. He's on 97 now of 51 deliveries. Last ball of the over. Smashes it straight down the ground. What is he looking for? Are they going to look for two? No. Just the one run. NYM 225 for three. Irfan's batting on 98. Six sixes and eight boundaries for Irfan. Now it's Michel Parik who'll come to bowl the last over. Straight to the fielder. Direct hit would be gone, and he's gone. Probably there was no run, and he scampered for that single there. This is heartbreak for Irfan Khan. 98. He's run out on 98. Would you believe it? Biggest anticlimax of this match at the moment. Raining fours and sixes, batter looks all clear to score a century and just falls short by 2 runs. So, what a direct hit that was. Must mention this. It's going to be a couple of runs. 227 the score. Is that enough or no? We'll have to figure, but it looks like it's a fantastic score there. NYM have totally made the best of this match 7 by winning the toss and reaching up to this point. Short ball straight to the fielder. Gets the new batter, Bubbly Sharma, on strike. But he steps out and smashes it all over the park. That's a big six. What a shot that is. He's bravely stepped out and smashed it. Two more balls to go. Scores 234. We have to check if this is the highest score of the Elite Championship so far. And our scorer tells us it is the highest score indeed. It's a great toss to win. Steps out again. That's nicely hit. Will be a single. 235 for 4. Final delivery. Are they going to look for 2? Yes. The non-striker's running. And that's probably going to be a run out. So just the one run off the last ball. 236 for 5. NYM. Primetime Warriors will need 237 runs to win in 20 overs when they come back to bat. We'll be back after the mid innings break. Thank you. So back after the mid innings break here at the JFSC Elite Championship, match number 7. Navyuva Munch, also known as NYM, won the toss earlier in the day, chose to bat first, and scored a mammoth 236. At the onset, the primetime Warriors have a huge ask. Kailash Bhatt and Jatin Sharma open the batting, and Jay Wagadia will be bowling a nice long run up, it looks like, bowling from the opposite end. Required run rate is upwards of 11, so need to see some fireworks from the Warriors first up. That smash straight, what a shot that is! Oh, starts off with a 6. Excellent shot from Kailash Bhatt. What a start it is. Looks like it's going to be a high scoring game. Here's Jay again. Another one smashed. Where's that going? It's going to be a couple of runs there. For a moment, it looked like we lost it in the sky. Will be a couple of runs, making the best of the power play early up. These are vital runs, vital runs. They need to almost go at more than 12 runs and over in the first 6 to have a comfortable look at the chase towards the end. It's a long time to go. We'll have to wait and watch. This time left alone. That's a nice ball. Good carry for Jai Bagadia this time. Kailash leaving it alone. Also got some purchase from the pitch there after pitching the ball went away from the bat. Dot ball. That one came in sharply. Will be a dot ball. Another play and a miss this time. The first couple of balls being a little bit of looseness. Now Jai Bagadia finding his rhythm there as a pacer. I think that's one of the most important things for a pacer to find is his run up and rhythm. This time bowling with some good pace. 3 dot balls back to back. Good recovery after being smashed first ball for 6. No fast bowler would like that. It's a good comeback nonetheless. Just 8 runs on the board. Long off. Going back. final delivery of the first. Looks for that single. Will manage that easily. Will keep the strike. 9 runs on the board after the first over. Harshad to bowl the second over. Shot, it's in the air and easily taken. First wicket goes. Primetime Warriors. Yuva Munch there picking up their first. I hope the fielder's okay. Probably got something in his eye there while catching the ball. It looks he's fine. 9 for 1. Gaurav Sanghi is the new batter. Arshad picking up a wicket in his first delivery. Short ball played defensive mindset there. Will be a dot ball. Played nice and late. Will go straight to the fielder. Single to get off the mark for Gaurav Sanghi. Jatin Sharma, who's opened the innings for the Primetime Warriors, will now face his first delivery. Interesting to see how it'll pan out for the number two and number three batters. Goes for a big hit there, but slightly wide-ish delivery. Got beaten in the process. Played very close to his body on that occasion, and that's going to be a single. First extras on the board, a wide down the leg side from Harshad. He'll have to bowl that again. Final delivery to be bowled to Gaurav Sanghi. It's a beautiful shot down the ground. Shows his blade and a brilliant shot to end the over. 16 for 1 after 2. Jai Bagadia to bowl, slightly uppishly played, and that's going to run away to the boundary for 4. Nice way to start the over for Jatin Sharma, and he's completed 1,000 career runs on our scoring app. So congratulations to Jatin. I'm sure he scored a lot more than that. That is indeed a milestone. Chevagadia being smashed for boundaries on the opening ball of each of the 2 overs that he's bowled. Here he is again bowling to Jatin. Oh, that's a rapid one, wrapped on the pads. It's 4 wides. For a moment that looked that could have clipped the pads, but no, it was a brave attempt from the wicket keeper. It was always going away from him. 4 runs added to the tally. Nightmare start to the third over for Jay. Good amount of confidence for the batters. time it's a play and a miss. Jay to Jatin. Smashes it straight down the ground. Dropped. Mid off. Has dropped that. That was one good opportunity to get another wicket. Looks like it was a no ball, and that's going to be a free hit as well. Thankfully to the fielder, it was a no ball. Can't be blamed, but now Jay is marking his run up again. We bowled a couple of extras in this over, and the long run up can tie a bowler down if he's bowling 8 to 9 deliveries, and that's exactly what's happening in this over. Already conceded 20 runs just into his second over. This time that's nicely bowled. Gets it high on the bat. Throw at the stumps. Oh, it was very close there. Jatin could have got himself run out. Gaurav didn't look like he wanted to run on that one. Dot ball to Jay. Nice delivery there. Tucking the batsman in, not giving him a lot of space. Jay to Gaurav. Oh, it's nicely played. That's gone for four. Straying down the leg side. Just get some bat on it. Nobody down on the boundary on the leg side can actually save that one. Who's going for four? Fielders inside the circle there, behind square on the leg side. No one on the boundary. Ensured that it's 4 runs for Gaurav. Two more deliveries to go in this over. Looks like a never ending over, really. Third over. Just the third. Ball's gone to all parts of the ground here. Nicely played straight to the fielder. Shy at the stumps again. Another dot ball. Wide again. Really a nightmarish over here for Jai Bagadia. Not really finding his feet there. Just his rhythm a bit. Couple of wides and no ball. Been punished. 32 now the score in just the third over. So it's a good start for the primetime Warriors. With dot ball to end the over. 32 for 1 after 3. So Mayur comes into the attack and straight away gets a wicket. That's a fine catch. Couldn't figure that out with the visuals there, but it is a catch indeed. As the second wicket falls for the prime time Warriors, the catch taken by Jeet Boyer and Jatin Sharma, who's looking very good, has to depart. Dot ball, that's nicely bowled. Left arm orthodox bowling to a right hander is not the easiest proposition for a right handed batter, especially if he's coming round the wicket and bowling it all the stumps and turning it away from the bat. Very high possibility of a leg before. This time gets the inside edge, misses everything, and that goes for four. Piyush, the new batter, getting lucky. 4 runs added to the tally there. Mayur a little disappointed, only because that would have been very, very close. The bat came down at the last moment. That really is something. Steps out. It's in the air, and taken. Third wicket falls. Second wicket in this over for Mayur. What an excellent first over he's having. And NYM are all over the primetime Warriors. 3 wickets in the power play in the fourth over. 36 for 3. So Gaurav Agarwal is the new batter at the crease, facing Mayur, who's had a fantastic first over. And clean bowled! Straight through the gates. The defense not good enough. And he has to go without troubling the scorers much. 36 for 4. What an over Mayur is having. And it's still not over. And he's on a hat trick. Pinakin Kodbole facing a pressure delivery, and he blocks the pressure easily. 36 for 4 after this brilliant over by Mayur. 3 for 4, just 4 overs. Primetime Warriors have their number 6 come to bat. They've got a real uphill task. Need 201 runs, 96 deliveries. So you not only have to safeguard their wickets, but also need to start a decent onslaught to chase this down. Flighted delivery. Looks for the single sent back by Pinakin. So Irfan Khan comes to bowl. Another left arm orthodox. Aren't we seeing a lot of left arm orthodox bowlers being born these days? They're very, very effective given the fact that there are more right handed batters in the world. That's played down the ground. Easy single to get Pinakin on strike. Eased out the offside field here for the batter. Flighted and oh, that was missed. It was probably an inside edge there. The despair that the wicket keeper's displaying over there indicates that there might have been an edge. There's a quick single for Pinakin as he gets off the mark. Very tidy over for Irfan Khan. A little tired man as well. He scored a 98. A little unlucky earlier on. This is the last ball. Flighted. Tries to cut that away. Straight to the fielder at short cover. Be a dot ball to end the over. 38 for 4 after 5. So Naviva Munch realizing that spin is highly effective on this pitch as their spinners picked up 3 wickets and been quite economical. Saurabh Salvi comes to bowl. Oh, that's a misfield. Highly unfortunate there for Saurabh. And that's a boundary for Pinakin. He'll gladly take that. Captain and bowler not happy with that effort. We're outside edge. Straight to the fielder and Good throwback to the keeper. In fact, direct hit. They'll be glad they didn't try to run for that. There was no run there. Nice delivery. Length delivery turning into the batter. Opportunity to cut, but the field is set for the same. So good stuff here from Saurabh after conceding a boundary of the first delivery. Another flighted delivery played very late by Pinakin for a single. Fielder had slipped vigilant enough to restrict that to just the one run. Can hit straight to the fielder. Another dot ball. Oh, that spun quite a lot there. It's a wide call by umpire Om Singh. Slight misfield again, allowing the batters to take a single. Leaking out easy runs there. Final ball of the over. Full toss in the gap and nicely saved in spite of the awkward bounce there. It's 46 for 4 at the end of 6 overs. So a fruitful power play. They've got a few runs on the board, Primetime Warriors, although it doesn't meet the required run rate requirements. But they've lost four crucial wickets and they lost three wickets in 1 over. So quite an eventful second innings here in this match 7 of the JFSC Elite Championship. Mayur, highly successful in his first over, 3 for 4, comes back into the attack. It's wide down the leg side. Nicely driven, straight to the fielder. So single, another dot. It's nicely bowled. Bang on the stumps, giving much chance. Batters know that they've lost wickets, so they're in a defensive mood. Another day they would have gone for that. Played straight down the ground by Gaurav for a single to long off. Another single, comfortable single to Long on for Pinakin. Gaurav on strike. They really need this partnership to flourish. That's ball slightly wideish and will be a dot ball. 7 overs. Primetime Warriors are 50 for 4. Saurabh Salvi to continue. Getting a good amount of turn there. Single to long off. NYM won't really mind the singles at this point when they know that the batters need to go at almost 14 and a half runs an over. Another dot ball. So wide down the leg side. Keeper can't get to it. Ball running down towards the boundary. They managed to run two. It's a direct hit, an excellent throw from the deep. The batter's already made his ground. Of Salvi, exceeding 3 runs in extras there. But smashed and straight to long on. Excellent catch in the field there. They've been clinical in the field today. NYM and wicket number 5. Gaurav has to go. Another catch by Jeet Boyer. This gentleman is excellent in the field. Picked up another catch earlier. A new batter to join Pinakin in the middle is Salil Acharya. The single to get off the mark. Tight delivery there, missed by the keeper. End of 8 overs. It's 55 for 5 for the primetime Warriors. Need 182 runs in 12 overs. Required run rate is upwards of 15, and they call for a helmet since it's a fast bowler. Neil is the new bowler, used by NYM. Neil to Salil. Late and easy single. Shy at the stumps at the bowler's end. Wide down the leg side. Neil to Benakin. Cut away nicely. It's a beautiful shot. And that's going to go for four. Excellent shot. It was not so wide, but it was shot meant to be cut, and he made a beautiful square cut there. Benakin. He moves on to 14. Nicely bowled. Another excellent delivery, not giving the batter any space. Slightly short of length there, and had no choice but to defend that Pinakin. Another opportunity to cut that away, was looking for the single, not at this time. on the pads, looking for the single. One of the last deliveries. 62 for 5 after 9 overs. That misfield there will be a single. Saurabh Salvi again bowling his third. Picked up a wicket for 14 runs. It's played down the ground for a single. Back to back singles in this over for the batters. Dot ball play and a miss from Salil. That's gonna go for four. They need a few boundaries to still stay in the game. 168 needed in 60 balls. Almost 16 and a half runs an over. Really looks like an impossible task, but you never know. It's driven nicely down the ground by Salil for a single, and that's going to be the end of the over. Salil Acharya. Got nice and late for a single. 16 runs per over to get for the Primetime Warriors. Flicked away into the boundary, mid wicket boundary. Excellent shot. Picked the half volley really nicely there. Pinakin moves on to 20. So wide down the leg side. He'll have to bowl that again. Flicked away nicely off his pads. Deep square leg. Take a single. Another single inside the circle. Another wide down the leg side. Oh, mix up, and he's gone. He was saying no for the run, Salil. But Pinakin, he made it to the other end. Shouldn't have stepped out. Not happy with that, unfortunately, Salil. He's batting well there. 10 runs of 8 deliveries, but has to depart. And he is the sixth wicket to fall for the Primetime Warriors. 80 for 5. wide. He'll have to bowl that again. Four wides in this over for Neil. Although they've picked a wicket with a run out. The most memorable of his overs that he's bowled. 82 for 6. One more delivery to go. That's nicely hit. Boundary there. 86 for 6 after 11 overs. Saurabh Salvi into the attack. Bowling to Ronak. He's bowled 3 overs, run for 21. Got a slip in place. Half volley and Ronak send that. What's that? Just waiting on the confirmation, unable to identify what's exactly happened there. Oh, it's a brilliant catch taken at long off. Again, it's Jeet Boyer. Wow, you cannot keep this man outside the match. He's taken 3 catches. For a moment, they thought Ronak had really connected that for a big six so long off, but corner of the eye, vision of the camera there couldn't give us that. But yes, the confirmation from the umpire that the catch is completed. And 86 for 7, sort of gets his second. What a match he's having. Ashir is the new batter. Straight into his body, that'll be a dot ball. Sort of coming over the wicket. Straight to point and a big confusion there. Could have been a run out. Big fumble there. I think he was in a hurry to throw the ball before he collected it. And score still on 86. 3 dot balls for Saurabh. Sheer unable to get off the mark. This time he gets, oh, that's just very close to that fielder there on the leg side, inside the circle. He gets off the mark, gets Pinakin. Top scored for the Primetime Warriors on strike. It's 25. It's a dot ball. In fact, that's a single. It's Ashir back on strike for the final delivery. And a dot ball to end the over. 88 for 7 after 12. It's a beautiful cover drive from Pinakin off the bowling of Jeet Bhoir. It's Ashir on strike. This is the first over that he's bowling, Jeet. Straight to the bowler and he's taken the catch. It's a fantastic catch there by Jeet. That's his fourth catch in the match. Must give him something. Ashir has to depart. Eighth wicket falls for the Primetime Warriors. 89 for 8 in the 13th. Viraj is the new batter who's played that defensively. Jeet bowling on the stumps. Clearly now their idea is to pick the two wickets quickly, not waste much time. Almost 20 runs and over needed now for the Primetime Warriors. In reality, that's almost out of the question. An absolute miracle here, the Warriors to go over the line. Damn Damage done by the Navyuva Munch bowlers. That's nicely bowled. Nicely defended for number 10 batter. Nicely bowled again. Slight change of pace, Yorker and delivery. Got his bat down at the right time. Another dot ball to end the over. 89 for 8 and 13. Mohit Patil comes into the attack and starts with a wide. That really spun a lot there. This time a straightish one, flicked off his pads. Nobody there. He will probably get two and managed to get that easily. Coming round the wicket for Pinakin. This time he's really got under it and nobody's stopping that. That's gone all the way for six. It's a biggie in the slot and really dispatched. Bowling from around the wicket. Really, it's something that is going to come in the batter's arc once it's pitched on a little bit of off stump. Dot ball. That's nicely bowled. That's the line he wants to maintain. Well, it's slightly outside the off stump. Little bit of a flight coming into the batter. Completely missed the line this time, Pinakin. Played straight to long off for a single. Gets Viraj on strike. Face the final ball. 99 for 8 after 14. Rohan Paste, new bowler, bowling his first over with bowling to Pinakin. Looks like he's bowling some medium pace as the wicketkeeper standing behind. Also have a very fine short third man. Everybody on the leg side on the boundary in front of square. Square leg, deep mid wicket, and long on. It's an easy single to long on. So 100 comes up for the prime time Warriors in the 15th over. So Rohan Paste bowling to Viraj. This is his run up a little bit. Single. Not a single added to the tally. Another dot ball. And he's castled him. That's the wicket. Wicket number 9 falls. Rohan Paste picking a wicket there. They got one wicket to go. 102 for 9. So Pinakin on strike and Bubbly Sharma comes to bowl. That's a big, big six. It's on the roof. Fantastic shot there in the slot. Easy on in his hitting arc there. Pinakin is on 44. He's played an excellent innings here. 44 of 34. But unfortunately for his team, he's been the lone warrior in this mammoth chase of 236 runs. NYM have been all over, have been excellent in the field. It's a nice shot down the ground for a single. That's Mangesh on strike. Mangesh Joshi, number 11 for the Primetime Warriors. Apesh, nobody there. I think they've put everybody on the boundary. Can get few men in to put the pressure on the batters. Easy single of Babli Sharma gets Pinakin on strike. The Primetime Warriors, as the NYM, have won this match by 126 runs. Saurabh Salvi, exceptional with the bat, 84-41, and picking up a couple of wickets as well. He's been the pick of the players, as it's a convincing win for NYM. That's all from us. We'll see you at the presentation and in the next match.